All right, Jed, thank you. A college student is being called a hero tonight after 2 homes burned to the ground.
Yeah, that fire happened this morning in the River Chase subdivision. News 2's Raymond Owens has that story from North Charleston.
I had a chance to talk to neighbors who told me what it was like when they realized this house behind me was on fire here on Sumter's Run. 20-year-old Hunter Calvert came home from Clemson yesterday. He was in his family's hot tub when a neighbor yelled there was a fire next door.
So I ran in the house to tell my mom to call 911. Then I jumped the fence and I ran over there. There was a girl out there on the street and I asked her if anyone was inside, and she said there was like 10 people in there. So then I went around the back of the house and I kind of broke in the back door to get them out. And everyone in there didn't really realize it was on fire. So it took them kind of a while to get up. I think they were sleeping or something. I got a couple dogs out, and then I had to go back in a few times when the roof was on fire to help get everyone out. I think they left the dog in there. But all the people were out, so that's good.
He saved 2 people and 2 dogs. I think 2 dogs are dead. Sorry, I'm an animal lover. But they got the baby out. That was the main thing for me.
Carl Calvert is Hunter's dad. He said he was not shocked there was a fire here.
For weeks, we've been calling the fire department, the sheriff's department, because they were burning carpets. They were burning household goods like mattresses, and they would come in and they would put the fire out, and the fire department wouldn't do too much. My wife talked to the fire department, told them that they had no running water, and they were burning in the back.
The fire spread to a house next door, Jake Wexler's house, and it quickly burned up as his wife gathered animals as quickly as she could.
She was frantic running through the house, trying to gather up our cats. We got two out of 3 of them out, and we don't know where the 3rd one is right now.
They're hoping the 3rd cat made it out of the home. 2 cats and 2 dogs are still missing from the homes.
They've been open burning in the backyard. Just over the last 2 weeks, there were 3 fires that were set in the front yard. We called the fire department at least 3 times, letting them know about these violations and hope that they would come and clean it up, and they did absolutely nothing about it. Very frustrated. Yeah, I feel like I was cheated. I feel like I was ignored, and all of this could have been avoided.
The fire took firefighters a little over an hour to put out. I asked the fire department about neighbors' concerns.
I'm not really quite sure of the call history dealing with the house. That would be something that we would have to actually look into, through our reports and things like that. I really don't have anything outside of that to really add.
The fire department is investigating to learn more about exactly how this fire started. In North Charleston, I'm Raymond Owens. Count on 2.